Hello everyone, it's Goldgear, and I decided to make a video about the characters that should return in Crash Bandicoot 5. There are a lot of characters in Crash universe that deserve attention, and if I told you about everyone I want to see in the sequel, this video would be very long, so I will limit myself to 5 characters. Crash himself, Cortex, Coco, Aku Aku and Uka Uka will not be on my list, because I think that without them the new game will definitely not be made, because they are the most important characters. So make yourself comfortable and let's get started. I will start with Tropy and his female counterpart. Dr. Nefarious Tropy first appeared in Crash Bandicoot Warped as a creator of the Time Twister machine, a device capable of opening portals to different time periods, in which our bandicoots searched for power crystals. Unfortunately, he had little screen time in this game, and because of this, his character was not fully developed. But in Crash 4, he was given a more important role in the plot. He initially works with Cortex, but then betrays him and finds a new partner, an alternate version of himself from another dimension. Together, they were an awesome villainous duo, but unfortunately, they were not allowed to be antagonists for long. Our heroes defeat them quite quickly, and then Cortex becomes the main villain. Again. It's pretty disappointing, because I wanted to see more cutscenes with these two. I'm sure they didn't take their defeat well, and I hope they strike back in the sequel. I would also be happy if Nina returned. She is Neo Cortex's favorite niece. Or daughter. Yes, it is believed that she is his niece, but in Twinsanity, Cortex once called her daughter.
My daughter, niece!
So who is she really? Write in the comments what you think about this. Nina was not the most interesting character in Twinsanity, because she was essentially mute and did not show emotions. But in subsequent games, the developers decided to make her more talkative, as well as more selfish and ambitious. She has almost always been a minor character, but despite this, she has always managed to capture the attention of fans. The only game where she played a bigger role was Crash of the Titans, in which she became the main antagonist. Her design is quite unique, because she has robotic arms, made for grappling and crushing objects. She is definitely a memorable character, and I would like to see more of her in the future. Then I want to see Crunch again. He is a genetically altered bandicoot, who was created by Dr. Neo Cortex to destroy Crash. But at the end of the Wrath of Cortex, he had a change of heart, and from then on, he started living with Crash and Coco, and basically became their older brother. Since the developers decided to make a new Crash 4 and abandon everything that was done after the original trilogy, Crunch technically doesn't exist now, so they can come up with a new introduction for him in the next game. I think that Crunch is a character with a good potential, so he definitely deserves a comeback. And I also want Engine back. He is an insane cyborg and Neo Cortex's assistant. He became his right-hand man after Cortex had a falling out with Nitrous Brio. Engine is less impulsive than Cortex or Uka Uka, and prefers to think things through first, rather than rushing to a solution. After the original trilogy, the developers began to drive him more and more crazy with each game, and in Crash of the Titans, he became a mentally unstable sadomasochist, with a split personality. My favorite is Engine from the Insane trilogy, because his personality there is somewhere between his first and later depictions. While he is definitely more expressive than in the original games, he is clearly less insane than in the later ones. I've always found Engine to be a funny character, with a very interesting design, because he has a rocket sticking out of his head. So I'll be happy to see him in the next game. Well, that's it for the video. What characters would you like to see again? Write it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching, I'm Goldgear, and until next time.
Let's Let's just dance, baby!